so hard to believe people actually live here, and it's also so cool.
Can you imagine if that was your front door right there? You could have like a little bridge that leads over here. You could set up like a patio and stuff. That just looks awesome. I feel like this is one of those places where if you lived here, you would never get sick of like exploring the place unless you lived here and were sick of exploring the place. Something. This part of Japan doesn't have any sidewalks on the street, but there's these canals.
And this is only about 3 feet wide, so, you know, I could ride my bike on it, but I don't want to fall in the water.
Or get caught in this spider web. Can you see that? It's huge. And look at how close some of the houses are to it. There's one right here. And then as you can see, just across from this, there's other people's property, and I don't even think they all have driveways. This is kind of interesting. This path right here leads into this house. I guess that's a driveway. This sign says car attention. Maybe it means you can park here. I think this is someone's tool shed, and they built like this covering that kind of conceals the garage area. That's just so unique looking. Now, if you're wondering what these are hangers for clothing. Most people don't have dryers. This house has one right there. People just leave their stuff out. Is that strange? Now at this intersection, the canal river thing keeps going, and then you have like a traditional street here that leads to more houses. At the end of the street there's a stop sign, and that's where the main road is. This house, they got some old logs or something. Maybe that's firewood. It looks like it's bamboo. Check this thing out. It looks like it's a business, not a residence. You can see the door right there for the freight. Then there's some sort of collection box. Google Translate's not able to pick up what's on the sign here, so I don't know. And then over here there's like an empty plot of land. I guess you could build something here, but most of these houses, these are generational homes, which means whoever lived here got the house from a relative, and so on and so forth. And boy, if you could pick who you were related to. Look at that gate. That probably costs a couple $100. Look at that. It's like a little village or something in there. The Toad Village. Also, you see these tanks right here? This is for hot water and cooking fuel. And there's actually like a water diversion here. You can see the canal. This is probably water that goes to a lot of the rice paddies that you'll see in this part of the country. And if you follow this thing further, you come to this weird abandoned building. Look at this thing. You can tell that these windows are super old, and if you look inside, there's like old stuff. Look at this place. It might have been either a home or like some sort of banquet hall or something a long time ago. There's not actually a window here. The glass is missing. Perhaps it was an old hotel. It's just very, very odd that it's so big and so empty. Steeper than it looks. And since this bike can't shift, getting up it, kind of a pain. It seems we've discovered a weird shrine in a forest, which also happens to be on top of this little mountain. Look at this fox statue. He's chewing on something. Not really sure what it means. And from what I can tell, these white things are just giving you information about the shrine, like its name and who takes care of it. Hey, give me that. Go put your shoes on. Let me get you buckled in. Did we lose the car keys?
Yeah.
Oh no. Maybe they fell like underneath I don't see them.
Side pocket? No.
Trying to go places. It's hard work. Oh, sweet. Come on, pumpkin. Look, Nemo and Dory in the same tank. I think this is the smallest aquarium in Japan, but we've been to the world's second largest. You should see that. Look at how big it is compared to an actual person. I guess they're feeding it or something. That's crazy. Still though, this is pretty impressive. This thing is right on the ocean, so I guess they can have all kinds of cool fish in here. Violet, you feeding the fish?
Yes, the last one. Ready?
Oh, these guys are starving. They must not feed them at all unless it's us.
これはさすがに入ってない。
We're at Japanese McDonald's. Look at this. The Grand Big Mac. Not bad. It's not that different than American McDonald's. That's what the teriyaki burger looks like. How is it? Now we're going to Mipple, which rhymes with, hey, suitcases, we need another one of these. So the one that we had that broke was, I think, the biggest size that you can put on a plane. This is actually kind of a lot of money for no-name luggage. Is this mall a gigantic scam? Chocolate, okay.
Okay.
Thing's really going. You know what might make it go faster? This one goes on this foot, and this one there. All right, let's go. Oh, that's the road. Here, you want me to get you a seat? Oh, there we go. I am like exhausted. And it's all someone else's fault, not mine. Do you know whose fault it is? Unfortunately, this is the only cafe near the apartment. And it's just vending machines. They're popular though. People use them for stuff they probably shouldn't buy. So let's go. Oh, it's Mommy.
Where are you going?
We were just walking around. Can she fit inside there?
No, she can't.
Oh, if she goes in there, we get in trouble. It's like a little shrine or something. Anyways, pick something else up here or here. I will see you very soon, and subscribe if you're not.